is the Benjinator.
And I am Erico.
And you're watching Let's Play Final Fantasy X. So the reason why Code is so incredibly distraught right now is we're about to go into the Bevelle Temple. It's a sphere puzzle, and it kind of sucks. So let's go deal with
Just a little fucking bit.
Yep, exactly. So you'll see why very shortly why this particular temple sucks. Because the thing is that you move around on a series of platforms, right? So this is just an elevator, but this whole thing kind of moves around in a weird manner. It's not like they purposely decided to make it difficult to move from one place to another.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, but it's really fucking annoying.
Well, yeah. And the thing is, guys, that this is a dungeon you can never go back to. So it's what you have to kind of do is you have to kind of stop and turn around. You hit X, and then it moves you this way, right? So we're gonna have to get our bearings first of all because it's been a long time. But yeah, there's a lot of random chance in this particular dungeon, which can make it somewhat painful. And to get this thing running, you actually have to. So let's just try this out. Again, if we end up spending way too much time here, we will very happily just skip parts that we don't like. So this lights up a pathway, so now we can sort of get down there, or okay, maybe not. We inserted the Bevelle sphere, but unfortunately, right now, see, this is what I mean is that we have to take this out because we don't have enough spheres. You always have to have one to keep the little motor car running. If that makes any sense. So, oh, actually, maybe not. But you have to push it into there. So we'll be able to navigate this place fairly not easily, but somewhat efficiently. So now you get to turn around before you go off the side of the cliff. If you go off the cliff, by the way, you just pretty much start over. So it's nothing too bad.
It's like they looked at all the other sphere puzzles and said,
what can we do to make this even more difficult?
Yeah, what can we do to keep all of the suck, but still make it more annoying?
Yeah, pretty much. So we're just trying to get our bearings. We're trying to explore, but it can be somewhat of a difficult temple. So as you can see now, we're going on for a little roller coaster ride.
And all the changes in camera perspective don't make it any easier at all.
Yeah, pretty much. So take the Bevelle sphere out. So now we got two of them. So that's basically just an extra sphere that you can keep there, which is awesome. It means that place we went to before will now work. So let's go back on the little tram. I'm gonna call it a tram.
No. Okay with that.
And now they're...
See, like, if you wanted to know where you were going, this doesn't help you at all.
Yeah. Now, right now, we can only go up here. But there should be more directions in a little bit. Yeah, this flipping around with camera angles does make it a lot more difficult. That much I will say. So now that we got the extra one... Wait, left? Okay. Now we can light up this little dude right here. That's the one where we were before. Silly, but now we got the extra sphere, so...
And if you're thinking to yourself, but, Benjinator, error code. This is so time-consuming and stupid. There must be an easier way around it. You know, if it were there, we would tell you. We're not so evil that we would just let you suffer like that. We love you guys. Yeah. We don't want you to have to go through this. Yeah, there's a better way, we'd let you know. This is it.
Yeah, the whole thing is that we're doing this so that you don't have to. So... This is what happens if you go off the side of the cliff. Why? You don't die, which would be an okay scenario in this situation. You actually just start from the beginning. So now we're gonna try to, yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna pick up this sphere because right now the sphere is just kind of sitting there, not doing anything. So I'm gonna get two for the price of one. Isn't that great? Look at that. So the idea is you want to try to have as many spheres. You always want to try to have two spheres in here instead of one, because then you get to use it to light up shiny things, which is always great. See, if we could just walk from one hall to another here, then it would be an easy sphere level that's fairly straightforward, and, you know, they can't possibly have that. That's just not something that they will do. So now that we've gotten the second sphere, we should be able to experiment. We're going to turn around, and now we're going to be able to go down that long-ass pathway, now that it's finally lit up. So there's not really any point of going back here for the time being. So let's go downstairs. There are several levels, and now we can go in a lot of different directions, see? So we can either go up, which we've already been, or we can go left, which we have not been before, so you just have to wait until it points there. So now we've got a whole new fun path to go down.
A whole new world!
So, let's check over here first. Or let's go off the cliff. So yeah, let's go up here. So this is really just a series of hallways. They're just making it slightly more difficult. So what happens if we go over here? If we go over here, we go to what looks like a magical, mystical hallway that has nothing. Oh, you know what? There's another way over here. But let's not go there quite yet. I'm not ready for that level of commitment.
Refresh my memory. Where is the destruction spear in this?
That's what I'm trying to remember. But I believe it's over here. Or that's our friend the glyph sphere, guys. It's always useful having one of those.
Everybody wave high.
Hi, glyph spear.
Okay, maybe not. All right, at least we're getting kind of a layout. So the second right in this second hallway.
I love how you're trying to put a positive spin on this.
Our friend the glyph sphere. I don't know. You know, glyph spheres can do something for you every once in a while.
Like, I'm ready to cry. And you're like, we're getting a layout of the place. This is pretty good.
I don't know. It's true, okay. So what are we doing here? Okay, so... Oh, you know what? That's where you want to put the destruction sphere. It's way the fuck over there. Hold on.
I believe it.
Yeah, okay, so what happens when you put this here?
That's what she said?
Precisely.
Insert your sphere.
Yep. Oh, there's a magical mystical hallway. Okay, so what happens when you push it this way? Or, oh, you know what? This is where you want to put the destruction sphere. I believe a little bit later.
I would laugh so hard, if you put the destruction sphere there, but like you didn't know what was gonna happen. Like it just fucking destroyed the floor underneath you and you fell to your death.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking you can put the glyph sphere there. So let's do that. All right, we'll meet you back where the glyph sphere is, guys. We'll pick that up. All right, guys. So we're back and we got the glyph sphere. Let's see what happens. Hopefully something instead of nothing.
My guess?
Oh
yeah! Oh, I love it when I'm wrong.
Oh, there is our friend the destruction sphere. So that is definitely something. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this baby here.
You gotta put it on the other side.
Oh, you know what? We can carry 3 things at once.
Dude, but there's only one sphere in that.
Oh, there is.
Pedestal right now, yeah.
No, that's fine. We can carry the destruction sphere, so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying there's only one sphere in the pedestal, so you're not carrying 3 things at once. You're carrying 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, viewers. I was not maximizing our capacity. So let's see what happens when we go down here.
For shame.
Faux shame.
Faux shame.
All right, so now we're going down to the bottom level. Let's see what happens when we put the destruction sphere in here.
You know what? Just put the destruction sphere in everything and hope that you break this thing.
All right. Destructo sphere.
Everybody died because Titus destroyed the Bevelle Temple.
Pretty much. Okay, so nothing's happening here. Yes, I think this is just kind of a fancy place to get another sphere.
Sin would ultimately consume the planet and go on to slaughter the galaxy.
Yep. All while being, you know, our sarcastic, drunk, former Ject. That's just so weird. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. This way. At least now we got the destruction sphere, right, guys? Right, guys?
Right.
Right, guys?
Right.
Okay, let's see what happens over here. Now I'm ready for that level of commitment. Where I can go this way. See what happens. See if anything happens. Otherwise, we're gonna have to just dick around and Figure out where to put
Right, because we haven't been doing that so far. Oh no, we've known exactly what we're doing.
Thankfully, guys, finding the secret treasure is really not that hard in this particular dungeon. Like, I will say that. Okay, now it just turned us around. It rejected us. Sorry. Sorry.
We were ready for that level of commitment, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, okay. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put the destruction sphere somewhere else. And hopefully it works. Because, I mean, the destruction sphere was fairly easy to find. But, like, the thing about this temple as opposed to the other ones is there's not some, like, gimmicky thing that will find you the destruction sphere treasure. It's actually, like, literally right in front of you. So, let's see what happens.
Will miracles never cease?
I'm pretty sure this is where you gotta put the destruction sphere. I'm about 99% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like this is the key to the kingdom right here. And I'm just gonna stick this in and see what happens. See if the fuse gets lit up. Come on. I have faith in you. Yes! Look at that. Yep, now it's gonna destroy the. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see what happens. We'll be right back. We're gonna see what happens when we go down that pathway now. All right, guys. So we are back, and now we're gonna see what's gonna happen. What kind of crazy roller coaster ride are we going on? We're going up the ramp.
Going up the ramp, guys. Going up the ramp.
Yep. Up the ramp. Okay, so if I remember, this is where there's a really important piece of treasure. And that if you miss it, you can never get it again. So, that would be that. Okay, that is probably the most important treasure chest in this game. Remember, guys, do not ever miss this, even though it's nearly impossible. Yep. So, let's see what happens when you.
It's just an HP sphere.
Oh yeah, but it's. Guys, a lot of these treasures that we're getting, you might be saying to yourself, they're not really that impressive, but you want to make sure to get all those treasures, and this one is missable. This one, if you miss that treasure chest, you would not be able to get it again. So, but also there's this, which is important. Okay, guys, we're back. So, what we should have done is brought two Bevelle spheres with us, and if we did, we'd be able to go across to this little path right here and be able to get what's known as the Knight's Lance. So unfortunately we're going to be missing that, but we can pick it up again later. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Unless, oh, here we go. Yeah, see what we'd be able to do is we would have been able to have the extra sphere and push it in here, but unfortunately that's not happening. That's okay though. The important thing is we got the treasure chest that was right here. That's the important thing. So, on we go. Yeah.
Inside, maybe?
Then what are we standing here for? Hey! You can stuff your taboos!
His lips aren't even moving. You like, step aside, small man.
It's the Temple of the Faith, yeah? Get the fuck out of my way, Waka! Titus is like, fuck all of you, I'll go ahead.
Yep.
I know absolutely nothing about these temples.
Oh, look, we've seen that guy before. Remember the little kid who shows up in dreams? Yeah, he's the faith of the Bevelle Temple.
What's that?
A faith. They join with the summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
I don't know. If I had to choose between being dead and turning into a giant dragon and laying waste to my foes,
I think most people would choose Giant Dragon.
I know. I feel like I'd look good in scales, especially if they were purple. It's very real.
Yes, if you guys hadn't guessed, the Aeon of the temple is Bahamut.
Bahamut!
Yep. And now Tidu gets to throw her over the threshold. Hopefully he won't drop her on the way.
Wait! Don't come out!
Uh-oh. There's some bad juju going on. Dun dun dun.
There's the last of them.
Oh, come on, we fought these guys before.
You are to stand trial.
Oh boy, guys. It's the part of the game where we get to stand trial.
Fair trial.
It's the you've been captured part of a JRPG. Much like the, mandatory martial arts tournament.
Again, I just need to point out there's absolutely. Well, let's keep it as Bahamut.
Yeah, Bahamut. We're good with Bahamut.
That's a good name. I like that name.
So what were you saying, Code? Well, we'll figure that out in the next episode. Alright guys, so we've been captured, but we got to the Bevelle Temple, so now it's all going to get better from here.
Yup.
See you guys next time. This is the Benjinator.
And I am Error Code.
See you later.
Bye-bye.